Hey, how are y'all today? Y'all ready for a little more Claudius? Let's find out. Yesterday, we learned that Claudius was sharing his story about the events of what went on, and the people wanted to know every detail. So, for the first time, Claudius felt a camaraderie with his listeners, a camaraderie based on fascination with one man. He continued, "Forgive them," I heard him say, and when he spoke, I looked up. He was looking at me. His face was a mask of blood and spit. But he was praying for me. The only movement in the room was the nodding of heads. After the crucifixion, I helped lower the body and lay it on the ground. I waited as these women, he motioned to several near the front. I waited as they prepared the body, and then I saw that it was placed in a tomb. I thought my day was over. I took 4 men to close the grave's opening with a huge stone. When we turned to leave, word came that Pilate and the temple leaders were nervous that someone would steal the body. We were told to seal the tomb and stand guard all night. There were several of us, so we built a fire and took turns. I was the first to sleep. And when they woke me for my turn, it was an hour before dawn. The night was black as any night I can remember. The moon was small, and the stars were hidden by the clouds. I stood on one side. Another soldier stood on the other. He laughed about how easy it was to guard the tomb. Not often does a soldier get to guard duty in a cemetery. Maybe we dozed off, but at first I thought I was dreaming. The ground began to shake violently. It shook so hard, I fell to the ground. Rocks fell from the walls behind us. Sparks flew from the fire. The soldiers asleep on the ground jumped up. I know they were standing because when the light hit them, I could see their faces like it was broad daylight. "What light?" someone asked. "You tell me," Claudius demanded. "Where did that light come from?" The rock rolled back and the light roared out. A burst of fire with no heat. A gust of wind blew from the tomb, put out the fire, knocked us back, and the next thing I knew, the tomb was empty. I looked at the soldiers. They were stunned. About that time, these 2 women appeared. "That's when we saw the angel," Mary blurted. "He was sitting on the rock. He told us that Jesus was not there. He told us that..." She hesitated. knowing her words would be hard to believe. He told us that Jesus is no longer dead. Her words rang in the room like a peal of a bell. No one dared to speak. Finally, one did. A clean-shaven young man said softly but firmly, just like he said he would, "You mean he said he would do this?" Claudius asked. "More than once, but we didn't understand. We didn't believe until today." John, one of the women, asked the man speaking, "You were there. You went to the tomb. Is that what you say?" "Peter and I saw the tomb. We saw it open and empty. But we didn't see Jesus." I think we'll cut it off right there for tonight. And we'll pick up tomorrow. It's getting exciting, isn't it? Y'all have a great day. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I will.